welcome to ABC Interactive English. I am Nina.
And I'm Matt.
And today we're talking about part 1 of green-collar jobs are the way to go. Okay, green-collar jobs. First, what is a collar, Matt?
Well, my collar here is this part of my shirt which goes around my neck.
Oh.
And as we can see, my collar today is blue. I'm wearing a blue collar.
Is there such a thing as a blue-collar job?
Yes, there is. So
Okay.
we have a few different colors we use for jobs. One of them is blue.
Uh-huh.
And if you are a blue-collar worker or have a blue-collar job, then usually you'd be doing some kind of labor, some kind of work using your strength, using your hands, maybe kind of building something or making things, often doing work outside as well.
Oh, okay. So you are not a blue-collar worker
This
then.
would not be a blue-collar job right now.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so other than a blue-collar job, what other colors are there?
So there's white-collar jobs, and
Okay.
if you're a white-collar worker, it usually means you work in an office.
Oh,
So it means
okay.
that, you can wear white because you're not going to get dirty and sweaty while doing your job because you're working in an office, probably at a computer or something like that.
Okay, that
Good.
makes sense.
And then in addition to that, there's another kind of job called pink collar jobs. And
Oh.
these are usually things like in hospitality or in things like nursing, so caring for other people.
Oh, that's true. Usually nurses do have pink clothes, right? Or
There's often some
uniform.
pink or other colorful clothing that nurses will wear.
Okay.
But today we're talking about green collar jobs.
Yes.
So what do you think a green collar job might be?
Green collar job. Something to do with nature, maybe. I might be wrong. What do you think?
Well, I think usually when we talk about something being green, like green energy, we mean something that is friendly to the environment.
Yes, that's
So I think
true.
maybe a green collar job might be a job that helps the environment. We're going to find out more about why these green collar jobs are the way to go when we get into the article after this.
Okay.
Jill and David are discussing their future.
We will enter the job market soon. Do you know what you're going to do?
I'm going to put my chemistry degree into a green-collar job.
Hello everyone! Today we are looking at part 1 of our lesson called Green Collar Jobs Are the Way to Go. So when someone says something is the way to go, it means it's the best thing to do, it's a good choice for you. So if it's the way to go, it's the best choice to make.
Yeah, but also if you say, way to go to someone, it could mean, oh, good job.
That's right, it would mean good job. So, way to go, you did great on your test, you got 100, way to go.
Very good. So
So let's get into this dialogue. Jill and David are discussing their future.
they are discussing. So let's look at the word discuss. Discuss means to talk about something with others, usually exchanging ideas and what you think. So for example, let's discuss our plans for the upcoming project during the meeting.
Okay, and they are discussing their futures. So the future is a noun, and future is the time period after the present or after now.
Yes.
So from whenever it is written or spoken, we're talking about the time after, the time moving forward.
So it's something that has not happened yet.
That's right. And when we talk about the opposite of that, what's before, what's already happened, we'd call that the past.
Okay, so it goes past, present, or now, and then future.
That's right.
Okay.
So for example, I'm hoping to travel to South America in the future.
Oh, me too.
Okay, so we've got Jill and David talking, so why don't you take the role of Jill and I will be David.
All right, so Jill says, we will enter the job market soon. Do you know what you're going to do? Okay, so I'm guessing they just graduated and soon they will have to find a job. Right?
So when they say enter the job market, they mean to begin looking for a job, looking for something that they can do for the first time. They have been students, they haven't been in the job market yet, so they need to enter it.
Yes.
Okay. So David replies, I'm going to put my chemistry degree into a green-collar job.
Okay, so he's going to put his chemistry degree. So chemistry is the study of what things are made of and how they interact or change when they're combined. Yeah, so for example, she decided to study chemistry because of her interest with chemical reactions.
Oh, okay. I always thought chemistry looked cool in school because I always imagined that you could be, mixing this and that and making things explode. But I think whenever I was actually in chemistry class, it was mostly just the teacher talking about those things and me writing notes instead.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed chemistry. Yeah, I did pretty well in my tests.
Okay. So he's done his degree in chemistry. So that's something he can maybe put towards a green collar job, maybe something that can work for the environment for him. So Nina, what did you finish your degree in? What did you finish university studying?
I actually studied architectural design.
Okay, wow.
Yes,
So
architecture, and now I work in a housing company in which I can actually do a little bit of interior designing.
okay,
Yeah,
very
so
interesting.
it's in the job market, still kind of related to what I studied.
Okay,
yeah.
very good.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I studied anthropology, and I find in Taiwan when I say that, nobody knows what I'm talking about because it's not very common to study here.
Okay.
So anthropology is the study of humans and what makes humans unique from all other kinds of animals or species in the world.
Okay.
But not very many people study that, so every time I say that, people say, what is that?
Yeah, also because what can you do with that degree in the job market?
Well, you can just continue to study and then become a professor, I think, which I did not do, and I'm not doing anything related with that degree. But we'll see how David finds a way to relate his chemistry degree to the green-collar job that he'd like when we come back after the break.
Sounds good?
I know about white-collar and blue-collar jobs. What are green-collar ones?
They're like the other two. However, they focus on being friendly to the environment.
Oh, so you would help make the world a greener place.
Correct. Companies and businesses are looking for more green-collar workers.
What are you considering doing?
I might use my skills to help cut pollution.
Welcome back. So before the break, we had Jill and David, and they were discussing their futures.
Yes.
So David mentioned that he wanted to try to use his chemistry degree to find a green-collar job.
Yes, so let's see if Jill knows about it or what she says next. So Jill continues, I know about white-collar and blue-collar jobs. What are green-collar ones? Okay, so she wants to learn more about it.
So as we mentioned, usually white collar's in an office, usually blue collar means working in something with your hands, usually maybe building stuff. So let's find out what green collar jobs are. David says, they're like the other two. However, they focus on being friendly to the environment.
Okay, being environmentally friendly. Okay. So Jill responds, oh, so you would help make the world a greener place. Okay, so usually when you say some place is green or it's a greener place, it usually means it's more sustainable or it's better for the environment.
That's right. So we have things like green energy, where it's energy that can maybe be reusable or it's renewable. Or we have places that are referred to as green buildings.
Oh, yes.
Not meaning that they're green in color, but that they are friendly to the environment.
Okay, that's interesting because when I studied architecture, that was the direction that I would design my buildings in. I would try to make them green. So maybe solar panels or recycling rainwater, just so that you don't have to waste energy.
Okay, that's great. So David responds, correct. Companies and businesses are looking for more green-collar workers.
Okay, and Jill responds, what are you considering doing?
Okay, so he needs to use his chemistry skills to do something in the green energy, or green, not necessarily energy, in the green field, which can be related to many different things, as you mentioned in architecture, but also in any kind of industry these days needs to have some green-collar workers to help them be more friendly so that we can, friendly to the environment.
Yes.
So that we can have a nice world for longer.
Yes. Okay.
So David says, I might use my skills to help cut pollution.
Okay, pollution. Okay, so the word pollution is when harmful things get into the environment, making it dirty or unsafe.
Okay, so if he can cut pollution, then he can reduce it or make less of it, so to make less pollution in the world.
Exactly. So for example, efforts to reduce air pollution are important for improving public health. Oh, you know, just like in China, there is very bad air pollution, right?
And I'm sure they need some green-collar workers to help them try to cut that kind of air pollution.
Indeed.
All right, so Jill asked David what he is considering doing.
Yes.
So to consider is a verb, and consider means to think carefully before making a decision. So when he's considering doing something in the future, he needs to think about all of his options, think about what he might be able to do before he makes that decision. And he seems he's already made that decision, or he's not quite, he said he might use his skills to cut air pollution or cut pollution.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea.
It does sound like a good idea and a good way for him to use the skills that he's learned in his chemistry degree and try to find a job that's, you know, a bit more special for him, specialized for him in the green-collar job industry.
Okay, so now we've learned a little bit more about what David wants to do with his chemistry degree and hopefully use it towards getting a green-collar job, right?
Right, and we can find more about Jill and David's future plans when we see you guys next time.
Bye.
Jill and David are discussing their future.
We will enter the job market soon. Do you know what you're going to do?
I'm going to put my chemistry degree into a green-collar job.
I know about white-collar and blue-collar jobs. What are green-collar ones?
They're like the other two. However, they focus on being friendly to the environment.
Oh, so you would help make the world a greener place.
Correct. Companies and businesses are looking for more green-collar workers.
What are you considering doing?
I might use my skills to help cut pollution.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 discuss 动词讨论、商量。Let's meet later to discuss our plans for the project. 我们稍后见面讨论一下专案的计划。下一个单字 future 名词未来、将来。I look forward to our future together. 我期待着我们的未来。下一个单字 chemistry 名词化学。I had a chemistry test this morning. 今天早上我有一个化学考试。最后一个单字 pollution 名词污染。 Pollution makes the air and water dirty. 污染让空气和水变脏。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 ，put A into B， 把 A 运用投入于 B。B 可以是名词或动名词片语。我们来看看这个例句。Nina put her creativity into the project. Nina 把她的创意运用到这个专案当中。Creativity 指的是创意。下一个文法 be friendly to 加名词，对什么是友善的。Friendly 在这里是一个形容词，意思是不破坏的、无害的。我们来看看这个例句。Be friendly to the environment by using reusable bags. 使用可重复利用的袋子，以达到对环境友善。Reusable 指的是可重复利用的。最后一个文法 consider 加 VING， 考虑什么事情。Consider 是动词，意思是斟酌、仔细思考。我们来看看这个例句。Amy is considering joining the dance club next semester. Amy 正在考虑下学期加入热舞社。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，回去记得复习哦。我们下一课再见，拜拜。
This party is in full swing.
Yeah, I know. I'm so glad that I made it.
Well, how about let's take some selfies together?
Okay.
Let's share these photos on Instagram stories. What do you say?
What stories? Wait, whose stories? Or what are you talking about?
It's the social media feature that everyone is using. It's been around for ages. Where have you been? You're so late to the party.
I am not. It was at 8 o'clock. I got here at 7:45. Actually, I was early to the party. What?
Hi everyone. Today's idiom is late to the party.
Yes, and it doesn't always mean you're physically late to a party.
Exactly. The phrase late to the party is used when someone is late in noticing, understanding, or participating in something that has become popular or relevant.
The phrase is believed to have originated from the literal meaning of arriving late to a party, where the best parts have passed and you've missed out on them.
And now it's expanded to refer to any situation where you're late in catching on to something.
It's kind of like when you finally start watching a popular TV show that everyone else has been talking about for ages.
Yes, or for example, if a company starts using social media for marketing long after its competitors have, you could say that the company is late to the party.
Or, I was late to the party with smartphones. I only got one last year.
Last year? Wow, you are really late to the party.
So remember, folks, don't be late to the party. Try to stay updated with the latest trends and news.
And if you do find yourself late to the party, don't worry. It's better late than never.
Absolutely. Okay, that's all the time we have for today.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.